10-minute demonstration, maybe a little bit longer. You don't have to be a drummer, it's just a little bit of fun, basically. This is pretty much the busiest area of the show, so if you want to get, you'd be like sardines, so make sure you got your water with you, basically. My name's Craig Blundell, I'm Roland's international demonstrator for the V-drums. I also play with quite a few different pop and rock acts all over the world, and I also program and do this sort of thing live. I've got some kind of cool toys with me today, what I have done for the past sort of 5 days. Hand Sonic percussion controller, the new SPD30, the only one in the country at the moment, which is just breathtaking what that instrument does. And I'll finish off with a little set on the kit and the SPDS to show you some of the mad things you can do with drums and music in general. So I'm going to start off, if I may, with the Hand Sonic. Now the clue's in the name, playing with your hands. You instantly would become the coolest member of your band playing this instrument. You don't have to really be a drummer, it's just loads and loads and loads of fun. So, what we have is many different genres of music. We play with our hands, or we play with our wrists. For example, if I start off, we can play a beat. Just with the right hand side. Now we play it with a rocking motion, so we get the wrist and the middle finger going backwards and forwards like a seesaw effect, so you get that. And then we introduce more technology along. We can put our left-hand side into the mix. Over this 10-minute demonstration, we're going to kind of push the boundaries of the actual technical aspects of the thing. So it's kind of delivering a kind of big wow factor for you, basically. And it's just food for thought when you think about technology and gadgets. That's why we're here. So basically, we have left hand, so we can play a straightforward groove like that. A little bit more practice, obviously, put more time in, we can play some more kind of interesting breaks. Now what we have here is a D-beam controller. Now the D-beam is used on a lot of Roland synths. What you can do is trigger a note, try and play a note. So it's great for like kind of live DJing set if you're playing live, it instantly makes you the coolest member of your band, basically, which is great. So. Now we have a scratch ribbon here, or ribbon control. With that ribbon control, we can change the tone or pitch, or we can filter out whatever instrument we're playing at that time. So for example, if I'm playing snare drum, so it's great for live performance. Now I have on the floor here an ME70 guitar effects pedal. If I apply modulation and vibrato and roll form with depth and harmony, it's into this vocal mic here. 1 2 1 2 ja ja ga 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 ga. They turn you into a 7-year-old, which is great as well. Nice. We also have loops, so we can play various different kinds of loops. Guys, we are going to get proper rammed now. If you want to come in, please feel free to come in a little bit closer and see where you can. We're not allowed to block the aisles, and it gets mad. So I'll go to loops. You can see, if you can just see all the pads have lit up in red, which means there's a loop on one of those pads. So for example, Indian loop, I'm on tabla, or I can play the actual red light itself. So perfect for those little Indian restaurant gigs, sorted really. Then we go on to dance, we can go to scratch. So you can also do that kind of scratching as well. We can then play congas, so normal conga. Real slap sound. Oh, I can mute that conga with my left hand. Or tune it. So great for percussion ensembles. Great bit of fun. So let's push the boundaries of the technology one step further. Behind me, I was very privileged to go to Japan at Christmas for Roland and film some new product demonstrations of the new products that are coming out for this year. And I came back with this beauty. This is the SPD30. It's the only one in the country at the moment. They land in a couple of weeks' time. It's a phenomenally powerful bit of a kit if you're using it in conjunction with a DJ or if you're just writing your own music. Now, what we have is 50 different kits, of which we can just play, straightforward kits if you want to. We can play a straightforward normal kit. Or it acts as a loop station, so you can take your ideas and loop it round. The wonderful thing about this is it has a quantizing facility. So if you play it like a turkey, it's going to correct you. So for a drummer, it's brilliant. So all your beats that you get slightly off tempo, it will play it, it will correct you. So for example, I press standby, I press click, and you can hear the click behind. And I'll set it to 200 BPM, and that's the click. And all I'm going to do is record a part, tabla. And it's looping, so that's when we start.
Nice.
And we're just adding sounds on top. And we can open them. Put a drum kit part down. Right, simple. No levels there. Most important thing, obviously, a bass line. Bass line. And off you go. Start it and stop it at any time during my set. And I can just stop it. So it stops. So basically, if you're with a DJ, you can kind of bounce ideas. My sweetie, do me a favour. Lovely lady, you do me a favour, you just hit that for me. And off you go again. So you can start it. You can also add effects on the fly as well, filter some crazy effects. Anybody can play this because it'll quantize you. So you can just go the most random things and the random things, and it'll kind of, you come up with these mad loops.